Hi, my name is Nancy Tang, ASAM 325 Section 1. This is my digital series proposal. The theme is to never judge a book by its cover. This type of movie I'm proposing is a romantic drama that is an original/spin-off of Journey of the Fall. The title is Get Out of My House. The actors and actresses for the main role are Melissa Nguyen, played by Jamie Chung, Brad, played by Channing Tatum, Melissa's mom, known as Mama Nguyen, played by Lucy Liu, Melissa's dad, known as Papa Nguyen, played by Ki Hong Lee, and Melissa's friend, Serena Smith, played by Blake Lively. The story takes place in the late 1970s and early 1980s, when Mama and Papa Nguyen and Melissa were able to escape the northern Yikums on boat. After being sponsored by local charities and organizations, the Nguyen family found a home in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles. There, Mama Nguyen would legally be a stay-at-home mom and working at a nail salon nearby under the table. Papa Nguyen found a job at a glass-blowing company where he gets paid minimum wage. Melissa went to high school at Benjamin Franklin High. The school was populated with many Caucasians. The neighborhood itself was filled with rich, privileged Caucasian families. It actually was one of the many cities that was specifically for white people. The vision of living in such a glamorous place had to make way for those who had a steady income to live in, as long as they weren't black or Jewish. Luckily, the Nguyen family had a perfect income. On Melissa's first day at Benjamin Franklin High, she was not very welcomed into school. Many students would glare at her, gawk at her, and stare at her in confusion. They were confused on what she was. "What is she exactly?" someone said as Melissa walked by. "Are her eyes okay?" The bell rang for first period. "Good morning, class. I would like to introduce you to a new student." "Melissa Nguyen?" "It's actually Nguyen," Melissa said. "Okay, take a seat." Melissa sat down as the class began to murmur. "Psst." Melissa turned around to see who made that sound, only to turn around to a beautiful Caucasian girl with perfectly blonde hair smiling at her. "Hi, my name's Serena. How do you like it here, in Beverly Hills?" Serena responded, "It's nice. It's very green." "Yeah, Beverly Hills is known for being so extra on water. That's how we keep it so fresh." Melissa smiled. Serena and Melissa became very close and enjoyed each other's company every day as the year goes on. During the semester, Melissa meets a boy named Brad. After a couple months of talking, they decided to take it to the next step. Brad decides to ask Melissa to be his girlfriend. Only one problem: Melissa won't be his girlfriend until her parents approve. "You have to come to my parents for dinner, and they must say yes." It's now the weekend and time for Brad to meet Melissa's parents. Brad was not worried at all. He knew he was going to be fine. Adults usually love him. Why wouldn't they? He plays football, he's an honor roll student, he's white like everybody else, he has a nice smile, and most importantly, he loves Melissa. Nothing could go wrong. Mom and Papa Nguyen knew what was happening at dinner. Mama Nguyen can't wait to meet the Vietnamese boy Melissa was going to bring home and brag about how handsome he is. Papa Nguyen, on the other hand, was indifferent about the situation. As long as Melissa and Mama Nguyen are happy. Brad walks through the door. "Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Nguyen." Mama Nguyen was furious. "Who is this white trash standing in our house?" She immediately pushed him out. As she slammed the door in his face, she turned and glared at Melissa. "How dare you bring a white person into this household? Why can't you find a young, hardworking Vietnamese man? Vietnamese in this household only, or no one." Melissa argued. "He is hardworking. He's an honor student, and he's kind. He has straight A's. He's more cultural than you think." "No one!" yelled Mama Nguyen. The next morning, Melissa cried to Serena. "I don't understand why Mama won't let me see Brad. Sure, he's not Vietnamese, but he still knows our culture, understands who we are, and he's a hard worker, like how Mama always wanted." Serena suggested that maybe if Brad showed he understood the culture, he can stop by and give oranges. I mean, fruit does symbolize good health. "That's a good idea." For the next couple of weeks, Melissa and Brad would stop by the house with oranges, pears, watermelon, and dragon fruit. Mama Nguyen at first looked at the oranges and left them on the porch. She wouldn't even look at Brad in the eye. As more fruit came into the house, a bigger pile began to grow on the kitchen counter. One day, Brad and Melissa came by with a fresh durian. Mama Nguyen was amazed. "No white person can stand the smell and the taste of durian. How is this white man standing here, holding it by its stem? He even knows how to hold it?" Mama Nguyen sighed and let Brad in. She sat him down and said, "Why are you here?" Brad sat there, nervous, and stuttered, "Because I love your daughter." Mama Nguyen shook her head and said, "No. Why are you here?" Brad sat there confused. Her question was no different than the question before, but then something clicked. This was his opportunity to prove himself. My name is Brad. I am an honor student and I'm currently taking AP Calculus, AP Chemistry, AP English, and AP US History. I'm currently playing football and a part of the academic decathlon team along with the robotics club. I am also a part of Key Club. I met your daughter and we have the same taste in music and we take similar classes. Your daughter is so smart and kind. I love the Vietnamese culture that she shared with me and I'm eager to learn more and be a part of it. I love your daughter and would do so much to make her happy. I hope I can make you happy too by taking care of her. Mama Nguyen, Melissa, and Papa Nguyen stared at Brad in awe. They'd never heard of anything like that before. It's pretty much a Vietnamese kid stuck inside a white kid. Mama Nguyen nodded. This, this is acceptable. I personally think this movie would work because this is a drama that is similar to Korean dramas. Korean dramas itself is already popular. Why not make it Vietnamese? I have two reasons why it could possibly work. One is through a citation. Dramas, in particular, Korean dramas, are so addictive and popular due to the roller coaster emotions and plot twists. According to Why Are Korean Dramas So Addictive by Sony One, your drama characters don't know it yet, but by the end of the first episode, you know they're meant for each other, despite everything that stands in their way. Being the closest hopeless romantic, you can't help but root for them and see them through their aches and pains. Because surely, at the end of the storm, there is always a rainbow. My second reason why is because many people have heard of Korean drama out of the Asian ethnicity. They know Boys Over Flowers, which is a very popular drama that gives a roller coaster of emotions. A lot of people like the suspense and the tension and a little comedic. Here's a picture of myself. Thank you for watching.